Welcome to Lifetime Movie Mockeries, a channel where I analyze shitty Lifetime movies for your enjoyment.
Sounds cool.
This week's shitty movie is Deadly Hollywood Obsession. The movie starts with a woman getting rear-ended in a car.
Oh,
Both drivers get out of their vehicles and oh shit! So she's dead now.
see ya.
And she was the wife of this guy, Sam Austin, a rich, super famous A-list Hollywood actor. The couple have a son named Jack.
Hi there!
And this is Jack's teacher, Casey.
You get to teach a movie star's son every day for the past year.
We cut to the school and meet the actor's weird son, Jack.
Mr. Trolley the Explorer! Nyeh, nyeh. Yan, yan, dun, dun, yan, dun, dun, yan, dun, dun.
Is he okay? While he continues talking to this worm because it seems to be his only friend, a woman walks up and takes Jack away. But Casey notices this and is like, wait, who are you? According to my records, Jack is supposed to be getting picked up by his aunt today.
Hey! Jack! Jack!
Okay.
Sam's associate, Mark, comes in to thank her for saving his boss's son, and a detective asks her some questions to see if the attempted abduction is somehow related to a crazed fan who has been stalking Sam for the past 6 months. At her house, the stalker lady, who's clearly obsessed with the actor, watches him in a movie on this crappy Toshiba television that should be at a trash dump.
I dream about you every day. Your eyes, your smile.
I thought this guy was an actor in Hollywood. This movie looks like it has less production value than a Lifetime movie.
Why, thank you.
The next day at school, Casey stuffs this pitiful sandwich into her face while Sam comes in to personally thank her for what she did for his son.
Jack is safe because of you, and I can't thank you enough.
Can't you? Then explain this. Oh, she was just imagining that. Cool. Casey goes to a nursing home to check on her mom, who has something wrong with her, but has to leave because it's bath time.
Oh, is it?
The nursing home director, who looks like Dan Marino, tells Casey that she owes $14,000 in bills for her mom's care.
That's going to have consequences for your mother's care if you don't pay that bill.
What are you gonna do, kill her?
Yes.
When Casey arrives home, the paparazzi is waiting for her because they want to know all about the woman who saved the famous Sam Austin's son. Luckily, Mark was anticipating this would happen and swings in to save her.
How did they find me?
Money talks.
How was that an answer? So Mark brings Casey to Sam's house, where the stalker, whose name is Lynette by the way, is lurking outside. She watches Sam and Mark have a serious conversation about finding the woman who is stalking him, which is her, while this little turd gives Casey a tour of the house.
Casey, do you want some apple juice? I don't get to have soda, but you probably could since you're a guest.
Shut up. While Sam and Casey have dinner by the pool, Lynette watches Jack play in his room.
Don't hurt me. I'm just a villain taking over the world. Is there anything wrong with that?
Is there anything wrong with you?
Yes, there is.
Sam asks Casey if she would like to homeschool Jack since she is his favorite teacher.
Have some time to think about it.
Yeah, of course. Just don't think too long. I want to make a decision very soon.
What was that word? Jijijin?
I want to make a decision very soon.
At home, Casey looks over her mom's medical bills for all her different treatments, which I guess all happened on the same day? This just says hyperventilation. That's not a medical treatment, and it cost her almost $1,000. Also, payments made prior to or at the time of services will not be reflected on this bill. Made? As in cleaning lady?
Whoops.
Anyway, Casey calls Sam to accept the job as Jack's private teacher. The very next day, news gets out about Casey's relationship with movie star Sam Austin, so Sam calls her up to talk about it.
There is a story about us.
With pictures from dinner last night, it's total nonsense, but I just wanted to warn you about it.
Oh, that. Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Wait, is this photo supposed to be from that dinner last night? The one that was at his gated-off private residence? Where was the photographer? This isn't from your dinner at all. Also, why did the article paste 3 identical copies of the same photo? And who the hell is that? Sam sends Casey to the spa with her friend as a thank you for accepting the position as Jack's homeschool teacher.
Hello!
Meanwhile, Lynette breaks into her house, takes a knife, and starts cutting her clothes.
You look so pretty in this now.
When Casey returns home, she finds her house trashed. Mark shows up, where cops are already on the scene investigating. CSI? Really? For a break-in? Mark talks with Casey until her friend wants a moment alone.
I'll go get the car.
Thanks.
You'll go get the car. You're parked as close as you can be on the curb right outside the house. What are you gonna pull into the kitchen? So Casey goes to stay with Sam because he has that lovely hammock, and Jack couldn't be happier.
You came back.
I sure did.
Come check out your room.
Did the director tell this little idiot to smile after everything he says? Because it seems to happen a lot.
Thank you for helping me. Good morning, Casey. Yeah. Bye.
God, he sucks.
Inside, Jack shows Casey to her new room.
Bye, Casey.
Okay, I'm coming.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fucking stairs! Later, Sam and Casey drink wine and she brings up her sick mom.
My mom had a stroke a while back and she's having a really tough recovery.
Oh my God.
He's like, oh my god, now I have to pretend to care. He doesn't give a shit about your sick mom. He just wants to know if you're gonna bang tonight. Look at him.
I feel so helpless and I don't know if she's gonna be okay and the bills are just piling up and the
Sam finally shuts her up by kissing her, but instead of having sex, they go to bed.
Good night.
But Sam can't resist his urges and comes into her bedroom where this happens. Never mind, she was just imagining that too. Have you ever noticed that in Lifetime movies, anytime something actually interesting happens, it's either just a dream or someone's imagination? It never exists in the reality of the story.
That's so true.
The next morning, Casey walks in on Mark talking about some shady shit.
Find her, put the gun in the car, then call the cops.
Now take care of this evidence situation before it gets out of hand, all right? Look, I gotta go.
After he leaves, Casey wants to make Jack some pancakes for breakfast.
Dad says I can only have them now on special occasions.
This is our first breakfast together. I think that's pretty special, isn't it?
I guess so.
At home, Lynette the stalker watches an entertainment news program where Sam talks with the paparazzi.
Hey Sam, tell us about Casey. Casey's wonderful. Is it serious? When did she move in? No comments.
What was that? Why did the TV turn off when she closed her laptop? Are the two somehow connected? Lynette grabs her bag and her bedside butcher knife and heads out. While tutoring Jack in the backyard, Casey gets a call from the care home saying that her mom is awake.
We're going on a little field trip.
She borrows Sam's car to go see her mom. And while we never actually see her mom, we do see Dan Marino again, who says that all of her mom's medical bills have been taken care of.
Well, that's wonderful news.
Not quite, because when they arrive home, Sam is pissed.
You're never gonna guess what just happened.
Go to your room, Jack. Now.
Uh-oh, he heard about the pancakes.
What were you thinking taking Jack somewhere without telling me?
Casey explains the joyous news that her mom finally woke up from her stroke-induced coma.
I don't care if your mother suddenly got up and started dancing.
That night, while Casey gets a glass of water from the kitchen, Lynette enters the house and threatens her with a knife. Then Sam comes in.
You said we'd be married. You said I'd be Jack's mom. You said we'd be happy.
But I've never met you.
They tumble over the couch and Lynette ends up dead.
Good.
While police deal with the whole dead woman inside Sam's house thing,
Oh yeah, that thing.
him and Casey have a drink by the pool where he apologizes for what he said earlier about her mom. Then they kiss, then stare at each other, then kiss again.
Gross.
They go to Sam's remote cabin to relax for the weekend because he just murdered somebody, and while Jack and Sam are inside, Casey watches a news update about Lynette.
A revolver that was used to murder Naomi Tills was found in Lynette Maris's vehicle.
In other words, the gun used to kill Sam's wife in the beginning of the movie was found in his stalker's car. Casey remembers back to overhearing Mark talking to someone over the phone about planting a gun in a car, and now thinks that Mark is connected to all of this. Also, why did the movie have to green screen these actors into the scene in front of a stock footage blue curtain? Was that really the easiest way? They couldn't find a curtain to physically place behind them on the movie set?
No.
Inside, Casey shares her suspicions with Sam, who says that he trusts Mark with his life and that he had nothing to do with any of this. Casey and Jack watch home videos that he shot on his iPad, and while Jack goes upstairs with Sam for a minute, she clicks on another video that he secretly took of his dad, which shows that not only did Sam know his stalker Lynette, he tricked her into believing that he loved her and convinced her to murder his wife. So that little shit knew the whole time that his dad and this woman conspired to murder his mom and never said anything to anyone? What a dick! Sam catches her watching this and admits everything, saying that his wife was planning on divorcing him and taking Jack. So he persuaded Lynette to kill her and covered his tracks by then killing off Lynette.
What a jerk.
Casey throws boiling water into his face and runs away with Jack to go hide. Why? I'd be taking that kid hostage, holding a knife to his fucking throat until police got there.
What?
After hiding behind a tree, Casey goes out to face Sam one-on-one.
I thought you were perfect. But now I gotta get rid of you too.
Dad, stop!
Sam is arrested and will be going to jail for the rest of his life, which means Jack no longer has any parents. And that's the end of the movie.
Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about.